Hello again, everyone. Rocco Jeppy here for CCBC Catonsville Athletics, and I'm seated alongside with Chuck Slater, the head softball coach at Catonsville. Chuck, thank you for joining us today.
Appreciate it.
All right, we'll jump right into it. Tell us a little bit about your returning players this year.
We have 6 returning players. Okay, Jay Smith, who's our center fielder, is returning all conference player in that type of situation. So our leadoff hitter, real strong center field. We have Caitlin Grievous is coming, is there. She's a catcher and one of our top hitters. We have Audrey Melcher, and she's also infielder, returning player. Sydney, and I'm bad with names, but Sydney is coming back. She's going to be playing outfield for us, another pretty good hitter. And we have a couple other ones, Nia Jones, McCall, Goal, that are outfielders, some pitchers, in that type of situation.
So 6 returners. Obviously, we have some newcomers. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the key newcomers to the program?
Yeah, Kimberly Cook is one of our main pitchers, first baseman. She's looking pretty good and should help our program. Olivia English is another pitcher and also should do well, also plays the outfield. We have Amber Cosgrove and shortstop, and she is could possibly well be the best shortstop in the region at the end of this year. She's pretty good, very good hitter too. And we have actually 9 new freshmen, so it's a rebuilding year for that part of it.
Now, the season looks like you guys are getting started with a swing in Virginia.
Yes.
What are you hoping to learn from that?
Well, we go down there. What I generally do is set the program up to where we go away for 3-4 days, and we try to play the best teams that we possibly can in that situation. We're going down there. We're playing Pitt Community College. We're playing Lewisburg. They're all D1 schools. Richard Bland is nationally ranked this year in the preseason already. We're playing them, and a couple other teams down there. We're going to play 8 games, and that'll help us get prepared for coming back and playing the conference.
Finished 23-19 last year, not bad by any means. But what do you think the team has to do this year to improve upon that record?
Well, we have to have good pitching, good defense, and score some runs. So we definitely improved in the pitching situation from last year. We have a really strong defense. We're strong up the middle. Center field solid, shortstop, second base, and our catching. We have 3 or 4 catchers that are excellent.
Very good. What about the competition in Maryland JUCO? How competitive will the Cardinals be?
Well, the Maryland JUCO, this is my 12th season, and the Maryland JUCO is by far the toughest situation that I've been in coaching softball. Every year it's decided by one game, one way or another. Multiple times, I think 3 times we had been co-champions to where we tied another team. So we should compete, be strong like we do every year, but it's not going to be easy. Chesapeake has a good team, and Potomac State they were the champions last year, so they should be coming back.
You kind of alluded to this a little bit earlier, but talk about the depth you have on your team. You talked about the depth at catcher, how that depth will help you going down the road.
Well, you can't never have enough catchers, but you're always in that situation of playing time and trying to get everybody. So we try to focus on having players that play multiple positions. I got a catcher that plays third base. I got a catcher that plays the outfield. I got a catcher that plays second base, and they're all competing or helping us in the daily activities of the season. They're actually starters at those other positions other than catching. So we're strong there. We have a good, strong basis for that. Our pitching's real strong this year. We should do well, even though they're freshmen. But they're seasoned summer ball players, and that's one of the things that we recruit a lot. Most of our players are a summer ball travel team, and they play a high level of summer ball. So.
Now, without revealing too much, obviously, because the competition might see some of this interview, talk about the strengths and weaknesses of the Cardinals this season.
Well, once again, our pitching should be based on last year. Our pitching should be strong, and strong up the middle. Defensively, we had some really good ball players. Our outfield should be really solid. Last year we struggled a little bit in left field. This year we're strong all the way around in all aspects of it. And Jay Smith out in center field is unbelievable. I mean, she batted second last year and stole 25 bases. We're going to miss Jess Dobbs, who was our leadoff hitter. She had 44 stolen bases for the season. Each of them only got put out one time. And we're looking a lot from Jay. In the fall, she's really picked up on getting more walks, raising her batting average, striking out less, and stealing a lot of bases. So we're hoping that's going to help us with that.
Overall, what are your expectations for this team?
Well, to compete, first and utmost, I want them all to do good in their grades. We stay on top of that a lot for them to do that. We want the sophomores to be able to have the opportunity to get their A.A. and also go to a four-year school and participate or play ball and that type of stuff. And, compete to where we're in a situation that we can do some good in the regional.
And when that final out is made at the end of the season, good or bad, how will you define success?
Well, one of my favorite sayings is play the game the way it should be played. And if the girls learn to play as a team and go out there and execute every situation to the best of their ability and play it the way it should be played, and it should prepare them to move on. We'll come back next year.
Last question for you. We have fans, student athletes, fellow students watching. Let them know why they should come out and watch this team this year.
Well, one of the things that I kind of pride myself on, which I probably don't have anything to do with, but we have a large group of people. It's a family type situation. We have a lot of alumni come to the games all the time. And we have a lot of parents and spectators that come out and watch us year and year and don't even have kids on the team. And they travel with us too. If we go somewhere, they come watch us. And I think a lot of that has to do with the way the girls present themselves, the way they handle themselves on the field, and the way they execute the game. And people like to watch that. They like to see that, we're in every ballgame. And the girls are putting themselves in a position to where they can be the hero, to get to execute the proper play to get us in a position to win the game.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here today and giving us a little inside look to the Cardinals. And for those of you watching, for more information on the Cardinals, don't forget to visit www.ccbccatonsvillecardinals.com. For head coach Chuck Slater, I'm Rocco Jeppe.